For Wheeling University Athletics, I'm Zach Ziegler, currently joined by one of our Cardinal High Flyers in the game from the Lee Flames Invitational, Wheeling University women's track and field athlete Kamille Graham. And Kamille, a big day for you at Lee. You've competed in 3 different throwing events, finished top 5 in 2 of those events. Talk about what was working for you, what made you so successful.
I don't really know. I just went out there and I put my training to use. Definitely looking at the videos that my teammates recorded of me helped me fix certain problems that I was having. And
in the shot put and the discus, you have 2 season best efforts, take 4th in discus, 5th in shot put. Talk about those 2 events and kind of what that was like for you to have such big showings.
When it comes to disc, that's what I like to say my favorite event. That's my strongest event. And to have a season's best, especially so close to my PR, it just showed me that my training and my practice, they were actually paying off. Shot has been very on and off lately, but I think that also helped with my training and really putting it into place, just letting everything fall into place, not worried about, oh, I have to do this, I have to do that. Just letting it naturally flow.
And in outdoor season, you have a bunch of different throws that you have to manage. We talked about disc, shot, and then you throw hammer in there as well. How do you handle those 3 different events and kind of preparing for each one as they come?
I usually just card off a day for each event, and it also helped that in high school I did multiple events, so I'm used to that rigor, used to having to worry about more than one event at a time. And honestly, it comes down to practice and my teammates that were there to support me.
Currently joined by Wheeling University women's track and field athlete Kamille Graham. And Kamille, you're one of the veterans on this throwing team. Talk about the throwers in general and kind of what it's like working with them this season.
With us, it's always fun to throw. Everyone loves being a thrower on our thrower squad. Little difficult at times when it comes to hearing constructive criticism, especially from like your teammates and your friends. But honestly, we all love each other. We all do what's best for each other. We make sure to push each other so that we can all be hitting season's best and PRs.
And talk about this coaching staff. Obviously, Patrick Stanton, your head coach. You have your throwers coach as well. Talk about what it's like working with that group and kind of how they help you out there in the pit.
So with Pat, he is our head coach. Doesn't know much about throwing, but he still does his best. He still, if he needs to be there, he will. If we need videos, he'll video. If we need someone to cheer for us, you can hear Pat. Even if he's halfway across the track, you can hear him yelling your name. And when it comes to coaching, honestly, all of us coach each other. Like, we all have our specialties in certain events, and we all excel in certain events that others might struggle at. And so we all just coach each other and make sure we're doing what we got to do.
And finally, you guys are back in action this weekend. 2 different meets, the Raleigh Relays, and then some of you are going to go up to West Liberty as well. Talk about how you keep your momentum going and continue to the championship run.
You just have to keep moving on as if every meet is a glorified practice. Like, the biggest meet, the one that counts, is conference. So when it comes to these meets before conference, we just take it as a practice. If you do bad, shrug it off, next meet. If you do great, take that momentum into the next meet.
Thanks, Kamille. Congrats on a great showing. Good luck the rest of the year.
Thank you.
For Wheeling University Athletics, I'm Zach Ziegler.